Why, hello there everyone. I'm the Kumo Sensei, and yeah, welcome back to another live stream. It's been a while since the last one, and some things have happened here and there, such as me starting my business, and also a lot more other stuff. And as you can see, the goal today is to design a business logo, or a business trademark for my business, and I exactly don't know how it's going to go, honestly. So I'm just gonna be doodling some random ideas, and then hopefully we can just come up with something along the way. But as always, let me fix this up real quick. There we go, a little bit higher. And I'm gonna be looking at this other screen, not this screen here. So if it seems like I'm ignoring everyone, it's not. It's just that I'm sketching as I'm going along here. So without further ado, the goal is to essentially do a basic outline or basic design of my business logo that I'll be using for my business in the future. And this is basically self-explanatory. So yeah, without further ado, I am going to be pulling up this here, and oh boy, I don't have any clue what I want to do. Like, I was told that it's a good idea to just start, but yeah, I'm a little bit nervous here, and for some reason the color is in orange. Hold up. There's a slight delay going on here, but all right. So basically, I'm just doodling. I'm just seeing how this works currently. All right. So it seems like there's a slight delay, and I don't know why, but this is currently the goal though. So I don't really have any idea what I want to do as my logo, honestly. But I was told it was mandatory, and yeah. So for some reason, this pen that I'm using here has a slight delay for some reason. Hello there, John. I hope everything's going well. And yeah, so there's a slight delay with using this pen that you're seeing right here if you're looking on my screen. So I'm going to use my mouse, and then I'm just going to actually just, I don't know, go over whatever works. So the real question is, everyone, what should I go for? So my business revolves around animals, specifically spiders and my spider business. But I don't really want it to be spiders, because a lot of spider businesses and a lot of my competition, a lot of them actually use spider logos as well. So I really want to avoid being the same as them, essentially. I want this to be my legacy. So one of my legacies, that is, when it comes to this working with spiders. So I hope that if anyone has an idea of what I should do or what should be inputted, by all means feel free to do so. So the context is, okay, hold on, we should actually scribble ideas down. So the first basis for certain is that it has to do with nature and animals. So we'll write that down up here. Nature. So that's the first idea. Nature, and I don't know, I think this would be better if I just use my pen. Oh, okay. Nature, oops, slash. There's a delay here, but you understand where I'm coming from though. But nature and animals is the basis that I really want to go by, but I don't really know exactly what should we do. So let's actually take some inspiration for a second. So if anyone has input, or if anyone wants to make a statement, by all means feel free to do so. It really wouldn't hurt. But I'm not saying our logo should be round or square or however it should be. It should be something that is distinguishable and very unique. So one thing nature. What is something about nature that I like? So I know I like spiders, so spiders is pretty obvious. Spider. That's one thing I really like. But I do like spider and animals, but I feel like everyone's doing that, like I stated earlier. So, what is it for? Hello there, Nair. It's been a while since you've been around, but I've started a business officially. It's officially registered. And the goal of today, or the goal of this live stream, is to basically get an outstretch or an outline of what my logo will look like for my business. Basically, a trademark. So that way, you know, every business has a business logo or a business trademark. For example, let's look at shoes. Jordans. There's that Jordan symbol. For Nike, there's a check symbol. For McDonald's, it's the M for McDonald's. Burger King is the burger. And essentially, we're trying to make a business logo for my business. Now, I don't know exactly what I want, but I want it to be different because a lot of spider businesses that I work with, a lot of them have spiders or some type of spider design as their logo. But I really want my logo to reflect my legacy, not necessarily just spiders, because everyone is doing spiders. So essentially everyone has like spiders already. So to me, it doesn't make sense if I make a spider logo because everyone does it. So this is what I want to avoid. So I'm going to put an X here, guys, just to let everyone know that I'm trying to avoid this because it's too saturated, which will make it harder for me to stand out. So I want to do something revolving around nature, but maybe 8 eyes. I don't know. That sounds a bit... 8 eyes? I mean, 8. I mean, that sounds... I think you should go for a spider web. Spider webs, okay. Sadly, I cannot use 8 eyes because there's actually a counter argument for all of these. So in terms of a business revolving around a business logo with 8 eyes, that's already taken. And if my logo is too similar, it can actually kind of cause legal issues. So I really want to avoid that to a level. Spider webs has already been done. A lot of people have already done it. So I really don't want to go for that approach as well. So the question is, what's the next best thing? That's the question. So, So the next best thing that I like, spiders is cool, but I don't want it to be too scary for a lot of people or everyone. So I'm thinking something revolving around nature. What is something everyone likes in nature, quote unquote, that would reflect, Actually, okay, we need to think outside of the box. So, let's say non-spiders. I don't know why there's a delay here. Hold up. Let me unplug and replug my art tablet here. For some reason, my art tablet doesn't want to focus. But I want to focus on non-spiders, I guess. I guess that'll be a start because, like I stated, even though spiders is going to be part of my business, I am actually trying to reach out to other things. So really, flowers. Oh, now that okay, okay, hold up. We will combine ideas actually. That's a great idea. Let's combine ideas. And then we'll just work from there. Let me open a WordPad. Okay, I don't know if you guys can see it, but I'm going to make this size... Type some random stuff. And we're going to make this size 100. So you guys... Okay. GF's not for girlfriend. It's just for... Okay. Oh, wow. Now it doesn't... Okay, hold up. Ideas. So we're going to focus on nature, obviously, but I also want something to do with spiders or /8. That I think that should be the goal. is to somewhat find an idea between these two here. Let's make that smaller, actually. That's a bit too big. I think 50? Yeah, I think my viewers can see that. So here's the ideas and here's the art. But I honestly don't know how we're going to target this. So flowers plus 8? I don't know. Look, I'm kind of stunned here. I really want to do something. Ooh, I know. Okay, I have an idea. So, I like spiders, and I also like dandelions. Dandelions is actually my favorite flower, believe it or not. I know a lot of people like sunflowers, but for me personally, I actually like, let me twist this a little bit. A flower with 8 in the middle? That's too simplistic. No, I'm not gonna do that. So maybe our logo is gonna be like a dandelion of some sort? I don't know. No, I have okay. Here, hello there, Marco. We're currently trying to design a business logo currently for our business, and that's currently the goal, everyone. So currently, I want something to do with nature, but something with 8 in it. Well, not necessarily 8, but something revolving around spiders. Like I stated, I think we should think outside of the box of non-spider related. Because a lot of my competition in this business space uses spiders to some extent for the business logo, but I don't really... Oh, dandelions. Okay, this is all coming together now. So, I stated that I want something that revolves around my legacy. And plus, I said flowers. And okay. And plus spoods. I'm just gonna put spoods for spiders. So my idea currently is something to do with dandelions. Because dandelions and legacy go together. So for those who don't know, dandelions leave their legacy with dandelion fluffs. Basically, you blow out the dandelions. Like, I'm pretty certain everyone's blown out some dandelion seeds before. So maybe something revolving around that. Maybe we should do 8 fluffs for each dandelion seed. And then maybe we should wrap it around something. Like the Crunchyroll logo. Oh god, I'm stealing ideas now. I'm gonna get copyrighted, but... Okay, so I'm not gonna tell you my business name, but it has the word legacy in it. So, currently... Crunchyroll has something like this. I'll figure it out, everyone. We just need ideas. But... ideas is the only thing I don't have. Because, like I stated... RIP. Nair, we gotta figure this out. We should do an outlier, actually, for our, what you call it? Our image, quote-unquote. So, for my... So, okay, hold up. Let's say... Okay. Where's my eraser at? I want to put this size to whatever here. That would be... This would be like a start or something. Because I don't have any solid ideas, but... Was it size 3, was it? Yeah, size 3. And this is where everything begins. We're just sketching basic stuff in KFC. That has no... Kumo for Century. I can't use KFC though. That is definitely something... that's taken. I would definitely get a legal lawsuit from Kentucky Fried Chicken. I can't use that here in America. But I appreciate the thought though, but I can't use it. We gotta... Okay. Hmm. This is just a basic idea. This is not... None of this that you're seeing right now, it will be the final product here. This is just kind of like a what you call it? A basic idea of what I'm trying to target here. Huh. Maybe I should make, like, dandelion fractions here. Make, like, 2 or 3. Yo! That's a... Like... Okay, so this could be like a tree branch-ish. I don't know. We can make it like this, I guess. For sure. And then... we can... I don't want this to be the most detailed logo. That's the thing. I'm just gonna make it like one solid... like, logo. If you get what I'm saying. I think 2 great examples is the Nike logo and the Crunchyroll logo, if you watch anime for Crunchyroll. Their logos are not deep, they're not overly detailed, but it gets the point across. I'm gonna go for something like that, actually. I like that. It's because it's clean and it's just straightforward. But any input is welcome, though. I would not turn down any inputs because I have no idea what I'm targeting here or what I'm doing. All I know is that I really got to make a business logo and I got to make the trademark for it. Now, I am going to have to probably hire an artist to complete this logo, or complete a logo once I get one down. And it's kind of annoying because there's a delay using this pen. I don't know why. Yeah, there's like a 2-second delay. So it's making this art much more complicated than it needs to be. But... oh, cancel, what up? Well, you get the gist, though. Spider eggs. I cannot use spider eggs. But the thought is appreciated, though. Dun dun. Spider eggs. Legacy. So, my business is my legacy. But I need it for it to make sense, if you understand what I'm saying. So maybe we can make this like tree branches or something? I don't know. Maybe like kind of like this. This looks like something you'll see out of a like a Harry Potter, I don't know, or like some random sketch or something. What do you think about the song? I actually like Bad Apple, but I think Toho has overdone Bad Apple to the point where nobody talks about the other songs from the Toho projects. No disrespect, I'm just saying. I actually have the Toho games downloaded onto my phone. The first letter of your business is L. For legacy. That's for sure. But that's just my personal thoughts of Bad Apple. I like Bad Apple a lot, but my god, is it overdone. For every grain of sand there is in this world, there is a cover of Bad Apple. Man, now that I think about it, this logo reminds me of Bad Apple because of the black and white contrast. But but this is basically what I'm targeting. Some sort of nature appeal, I guess. But Laxo Legacy LLC is the business name. Maybe I'll change the dandelions to sakura petals or something. I don't know. I'll figure this out. But we need ideas though for certain. So to anyone who's... oops, sorry, I dropped this. So to anyone who's watching this, this right here is basically the general idea. Oh god, the zoom. I need to fix the zoom. Hold up. But if anyone has a general idea though, that would be appreciated. Dang it. It looks like shrimp. Nah, I kind of agree. It does look like shrimp, but I'm going to fix this up later, though. Like I stated, this is only a basic outline. So this is not... Okay, let me... we should reiterate that. I'll put this little star up here. Not final. Not final. Gomenasai. This is not final. But this is basically a start of what we're trying to go for here. We want a logo that is basically clean. Because I don't want, like, this overly cool, you know, the spiders. Wow, it's amazing. This is what we need. That's not what I'm targeting here. I'm trying to target... Oh, I just used voice acting for a second. But my goal is to make a logo that is basically clean. Slick. But not, like, overly ambitious. And in a pretentious sense, if you understand what I'm saying. But if anyone has ideas, though, I'm pretty much dead spot on to open ideas. I might actually cut this this half here actually, because I really like this tree branch idea. So I'm gonna... Okay, so we're actually gonna use this upper half. Like, maybe, and then I'm gonna find a way to readjust this bottom here, because this is starting to look... Because this bottom part could definitely be worked on for sure. 2 L's making a W with a flower above it. Sorry, I'm just doodling here, okay? Everybody cut me some slack. That's pretty much the best idea I've heard of anyone so far as of now, but but yeah, this idea is actually not bad, but I don't know how I can make it work. Especially once it comes time to simplifying it. Well, it doesn't have to be simple, but it has to be a star made of webs. I can't use that because that's already made level. I'm afraid that trademark, if I was to do that, is going to get me into a lawsuit. Because there's already another business that has taken some of these logos already, everyone. So I want everybody to understand that we do have limitations here. But it's not overly limited. It's just the fact that some limitations or some stuff is already taken or used to where if it's too similar, it can cause issues down the road. This is the reason why I said when it comes to making this logo, even though I do want spiders to be a part of it, I don't want my spider logo or my logo in general to be just a spider, because there's so many similar logos that it can really cause big issues down the road. So I really want something... Flowers, nature, spiders. I don't know. There's a lot of type of logos, so it is hard to look on website. That's the point. There's too many logos. But this whole idea so far that we had, flowers, nature, and spiders, I can combine the three, but I don't know how to make it unique, if you understand what I'm saying. But this is definitely the starting point, though. By the way, there's too many branches sticking out here. I don't really like that. So I'm actually going to break this up, actually. Hold up. That's a great idea, actually. Instead of making these branches, let's make the part that's sticking out like flower petals or something. My profile picture is original enough. I will admit that. It is original. I made the whole design myself, but I don't want to use that as my business logo because it's not what I'm targeting here. That's the thing, though. Yes, it's distinct, and yes, it's very unique, But at the same time, though, I want my business logo to be I want it to be a separate entity from this channel. Because this channel, even though I love this channel, like I stated a very long time ago, in the beginning, this channel was just a whatever goes channel. And then the logo came down the road, honestly. But even then, though, I really want my business logo to be something different but unique on its own. Maybe we'll make this here flower petals. I don't know. So let's just use an arrow here and point this and say petals. If PETALS question mark. We can probably make these here petals to an extent, and then maybe get rid of this branch looking thing because it's starting to look like the Sonic logo. Well, not really. Once I get rid of this bottom half, it will start looking more original. But that's currently the plan, though, is to make a business logo. If I can't figure it out, I'll probably just hire somebody to make a business logo of what I want, and then just kind of pick and then edit from there. But for now, though, I really just want a basic outlier of what I want. An L with a ring of petals. That's that is exactly what I'm envisioning here. Like literally. Like you're kind of on the right track. So okay, let's just hold on. Let me go down here for a second. Or actually, let's open a new layer, block this out. But we're gonna make this size 25, so that way it's easier to see. But kind of, oh, that is really bad looking. Okay, hold up. Let's go back here. Let's change our marker here for a second. I'm gonna use a marker. Do we have markers? Yes, we do, but these markers are not that great. Hold up. Kinda like, and there's like petals here, or petals going outward. This way, like an L, but oops. Like an L, but the flowers are going outward or this way. Is either this way or that way. But I understand where you're coming from, though, Level. You're on the right track. It's basically a decent idea. Like I do want the petals. I really want the petals going out, but I don't want like a million petals. I want like 3, maybe 4, maybe 5 petals at most coming out of my logo. So that way it gives it like a legacy, you know? Because in the Japanese saying, well, I don't want to teach a Japanese, but long story short, sakura blossoms usually indicate a cherry, or not sakura, cherry blossoms, my bad, usually indicate a new year or a new start of spring. An elder spiral with her legs. That would be the point. You're funny, Marco, but can't use that one though, for sure. I can't. Spider for Kumo and eggs for legacy. That's kind of, I don't know. I can't use that. But I want something more than just spiders to be my legacy. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you. So I did actually, well, I am going to go into frogs as well. So I don't want it to just be spiders. Just a heads up, everybody. So my legacy is still up in airs. I really wish this marker or this pen here that I'm using actually was more sensitive, but it's not. There's a slight delay in it for some odd reason. Whoops. Yeah, I can't figure out why there's a delay on this pen, but it's driving me nuts. But everybody gets the idea, though. Children are our legacy, without a doubt, but I don't want it to be like out there, you know. I don't want I don't want it to be in your face. I want it to be subtle. Okay, let's use ramen for example. Has anyone has anyone here in the chat have actual real Japanese ramen? I do want some ramen though. Ramen wa oishii desu yo ne. But you get the gist though. You ever had real ramen from a real Japanese restaurant in Japan? The broth or the ramen itself, the flavors don't hit you instantly. That's not how ramen works. The ramen is very subtle in its taste, and it slowly it hinges on your taste buds, and it builds out. Like it's not pungent in your face. This is the thing people get wrong about ramen, by the way. But you understand where I'm coming from, though. I don't want my message for my legacy to be direct. Like, I want it to be beautiful, and I want it to make sense, but I don't want it to be, like it tells you what it is, you know? Someday, you guys will have real ramen, but to be honest, I prefer udon. No disrespect to ramen. I think ramen's overrated, but you guys get the gist of what I'm coming from, though. But someday, you guys will understand. But the sakura petals of spring, or the cherry blossoms of spring, I don't know why people get those two confused. I do. Actually, I get those confused all the time. But that is currently what I'm trying to target here, everybody. It's something subtle, but something that makes sense. I don't know. I'll figure it out, everybody. We'll have to figure it out. But essentially, though, this is our legacy. By the way, I'm not going to color in. Well, I can't actually color in my logo. I could if I want to, but I don't want it to be overly colorful, though. Maybe like 2 color palettes at most. So that way it doesn't look like a rainbow colored mess. There's that, because I wanted it to, God, I know exactly what I want. I just don't know how to breathe it, you know, into its own thing. Maybe we should actually work on redoing this real quick. Hold up. Let's actually let's change this. Make this 15. Maybe we should make this L here kind of like a, I don't know. And then maybe it goes outward like a branch-ish. But not with this many. Now it looks like the League of Legends logo. Okay, take that back. We'll probably get it though. Though right now, what I really need is ideas, not necessarily the drawings. But anything is appreciated, because this is not going to be easy, by the way, everybody. If I said it was easy, I wouldn't be doing this. I would have done it on my off time. But I'm not going to spend the entire, what you call it? We're not going to spend the entire stream doing this logo. It's more so of us just getting a header, a start. I don't know how to explain it. But this is currently the start, though. Looks like the Death Note L for a little. Yeah, for a little bit it did. But I really gotta figure this out, though. I'll figure this out, everybody. Hold up. I will figure out this logo for sure. Ah, God. It's just this bottom part that I need to fix up. If I can fix up this bottom part here. Or maybe I should make this lower down here. I don't know. We'll have to figure this one out over time, everybody. Oh, excuse myself. But any open ideas is appreciated. And I do appreciate everybody jumping on into this live stream, by the way. Because this one is going to be one that is going to be in the history books once I start my business. Oh boy. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little bit nervous. because I'm still waiting for my sales and tax papers to come in. But I did get my business license though, without a doubt. So I am legally able to buy, sell, and trade reptiles and amphibians. And from my understanding, spiders is pretty much a free bypass, so I don't really need to get any permits for that. But I can't start selling yet because 1, I need to buy inventory. 2, I need to get approved. Yes, I need to get approved so I can actually buy inventory. And 3, I'm still waiting for my sales and tax papers, because if I'm buying inventory, it's going to go through my taxes. So if I have my legal papers, it'll definitely help with putting in my tax returns and stuff whenever I do buy inventory. But this is going to be the start though. We're going to have to clean this up for a second. But I hope everybody understands though, this logo here is not permanent. This is not final. But I am going to make this like one solid color though. Like just one... Oops. Like 1 to 2 solid colors. I'm back. What do you have so far? We don't have anything. We're still trying to figure out everything. But I'm gonna figure out this logo without a doubt. I know exactly what I want. Actually, so here's what I'm gonna keep actually. So I'm gonna keep the petals. That is for sure. The petals, I'm gonna use it to some form or fashion, because I think it'll help give subtlety to my logo, but also it'll help make it stand out. Because usually, looks like something else. Don't go there, but we're gonna figure this out though, everybody. But anyhow, though, now we just need to figure out shape, because I don't know exactly the shape I want to do. The shape of this logo. We do know there's going to be flower petals in it, so that's going to be cool. And it's going to be coming off something. This would be my L, I guess. Wow. It looks like the League of Legends logo. But... oh yeah, the League of Legends logo. There it goes, everybody. League. I'm not going to play League because that game's too addicting, but... this is basically the start, or something of the sort. But I really just want to get some ideas down for now, though. But if anyone has any suggestions, by all means, feel free to suggest it. There's no harm in this chat at all, by the way. But we gotta figure it out, though. But so far, we got the petals check. I'm going to be using that without a doubt. Petals, to an extent, I'm going to be using. That is a huge... That's going to be staying no matter what. They did say web, but I don't know exactly how I can incorporate the web, which is kind of the disappointing part, so I don't think I can use that. Spiders, like I stated, spiders is overdone. But I could use something that has 8 in it, though. Maybe like 8 petals to represent 8 legs? I don't know. We'll figure this out, everybody. I don't want to drag this too long, because... hello there, Abby. We're currently in the process of actually trying to establish a business logo. It's been a while since you last dropped on by, but I'm currently trying to create a business logo for my future business, that is. And basically, this is all we have so far. Kind of like petals in a way, coming off of a branch or something of the sort. I don't really know exactly what's going to be final. None of this is final, by the way. This is all just a base idea for my business logo. But this is currently what we're trying to figure out is what we're gonna do. Because like I said, I got to get a trademark for my business logo. So today, is it a flower type? Not necessarily, but in a way it kind of is. I can't really just do spiders. Well, I really would like to do spiders, but it's just the fact that all my competition in this business space has a spider in this logo. So, yeah. Yeah, it's been a while. But we're all here, basically. All the OGs. Marco, John, and Abby. And Nair, once in a while, whenever he drops by as well. Oh, sorry. There's still a delay on this freaking pin here that I'm using, which is kind of annoying. But right now, I'm open to ideas, though. So I really would like to use the pedals. So that's going to stay. But the real question I don't know is what we're doing. Like, it's all question mark and nairs. Like, literally. Like, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just figuring things out as I go. But we gotta figure this out at some point, though. Or maybe you should try a rose. I'm not gonna do a rose because I feel like that's just too detailed or too elegant in a way. They're easy to draw. Easy to draw, but I really don't want to use it. I really want to stick to either the dandelion motif or the cherry blossoms motif. Kawaii. Kawaii petals. I think you made to say kawaii petals. Kawaii is literally scary or scared. Kawaii desu yo ne. Which means it's scary, right? Or it's scary, isn't it? But you say kawaii desu yo ne or kawaii, then basically you're saying it's cute. But kawaii and kawaii is people get those confused when it comes to Japanese. Just a little lecture here, by the way. But I think you mean kawaii petals. But no, I don't want it to be cute. I want it to be elegant. But I think roses are too elegant. I'm gonna say, don't mean to say it like that, but we need ideas. I see. Sorry, this went from kawaii equals scary. Exactly. Trust me, man. When people get Japanese wrong, they get Japanese wrong all the time. It's like it's like people who keep saying castle instead of white. I swear that drives me nuts all the time, man. My name is Shiro. Castle? Okay, that's pretty cool. Okay. No, I mean white. Oh, Shiro. No, wrong one, my friend. It's kind of like kocha and ocha. It's like when people say tea. Black tea, green tea? What about a lotus? I think the lotus idea is fine, but I would rather we stick with either the sakura petals or something. I don't know. I can't do lotus. That's for sure. I cannot do the lotus, but we'll figure this out though, everybody. Right now, we just need ideas. So if anybody's open to ideas, that's fine. So the flower motif is staying, but I do want to stick to either the sakura cherry blossoms or oh, that A looks like a G. Sakura. Ooh, that looks pretty bad. Hold up. Let me rewrite that. Sakura or dandelion. I'm just gonna put floof for dandelion because I don't really know. I don't want to spell a dandelion because it's just too long of a word. A sakura with the spider. Something like that would do, actually. Maybe we should do like a branch here with the sakura petals flying down. And then like a little spider web on top here or something. Cross hatching here. Or a little spider. Is this for your spiders? I haven't seen them in a long time. Abby, this is for my tarantula business that I'm starting up. So in a way, it is kind of for my spiders, but not really. Because I really want to focus on exotic animals, not just tarantulas, but I want tarantulas to be the main focus for my business, but I don't want it to be my main focus for my logo. Because all of my Like all the tarantula breeders and businesses that I've worked with in the past, well, in the past that is, as a private tarantula breeder, I'd say 90% of them uses a spider or something of that as their business logo. So I'm trying to create my own logo that is different, but at the same time, it stands out, you know? So the idea I have is like incorporate fangs. I'm not gonna do that. I feel like that put too much is. I think that's just too much of a scary or oomph factor. And I really don't want that. Something elegant is basically the aesthetic I'm trying to go for. Aesthetic is, I think the right word is clean, slick. I think that's the right word to use here. But maybe we'll make it something kind of like this. So here's a tree branch of some sort. Hold up. Let me. And there's like and here's the ground. Ish. I don't know. No, I don't like that. That looks pretty bad already. Okay, here. Okay, let's actually scrap an idea. So let's scrap the L. Because I don't want to be taking L's. Scrap the L's. Let's put it that way. I'm gonna be scrapping the L's because I think the L idea for my legacy. By the way, my business, I'm gonna call it around it with the branch as a site starts a company name. That's actually a good idea, but that's not what I want. Like, I want the logo to stand out on its own without having my company name in it. You know? So, Okay, hold up. Sorry, my head is actually flying everywhere. Okay, there it goes. The tree could be a starter. Definitely. But I really want something kaze. I don't know kaze. So kind of like this, for example. So let's say this here is basically, oops. Let's go back for a second. So I do want some sort of elegance to it, though, without a doubt, but sorry guys, my pen is not working great today. But I really want something clean. Something with curvature, because I think curvature will be like something clean. So let's imagine that this curve here is a bunch of petals, for example. Oh wow, that is a great idea actually. You know, sorry, I have ideas, but the problem I have is that I can't put it together. It's like a puzzle. You have all the pieces, you know that none of them is missing, but at the same time, you just can't put it together. But I really want something. The spring, like, yes, I love that idea. This harukaze. That's the word you use for spring breeze. Like a spring breeze bringing in a new legacy. That is currently basically where I stand. I want something like that. I don't want like I said, I'm trying to avoid, this is the coolest thing I've ever seen in my life. It's amazing. Whoa! Or something like, I'm trying to avoid that, you know? I want something spring. clean, you know? Like, like, like very SOS, like save ourselves type of clean, you know? Oh, come on aside. Oh, sorry. The tree could be a starter. I'll figure something out, everybody. Maybe we should make... Oh, I accidentally scribbled on that, but... Why is my pen not working now? Great. Yes, I know that Hanako-kun is getting a second season for that anime. I'm actually a big fan of Hanako-kun. I actually like the OSTs too. Tiny Light. Tiny Light is such a beautiful what you call it, OST. But man, I'm not gonna lie though, I was actually hoping for a remake for that show because they did cut out a lot of content. So I'm hoping by season 2 they either go back in and fill in some of those parts they skipped, kind of like Horimiya, the missing pieces or something. But I don't know, man. I really do like not Horimiya, but Hanako-kun a lot. Especially the manga. I think it stands up so well. There it goes. I found that channel because of that video you made. Yes, I'm a big fan of Hanako-kun though. An open door with a branch coming through. I mean, I'll figure this out though. But I will say this though. Okay, let's put it this way. Let's say this right here is our logo. I'm just gonna say... Okay, hold up. Let me go back. I don't want to make my name into the logo, you know? I want the logo to be by itself. Like how the Crunchyroll logo is by itself. Like Crunchyroll is not incorporated into the logo itself, you know? That's the same thing with Nike and McDonald's. So I really just want the logo to be a logo. Maybe you get what I'm saying. Oh, maybe... Hold up. Dang you. Okay, hold up. Maybe we can make it curl inwards to a spider or something. And then we could just curve it outwards. No, now it looks kind of... No, I don't like that idea. We're gonna scrap it. But this is gonna be the start though for now. I don't want to make this whole entire stream just us doodling some kindergarten work or some primary school stuff. But this is essentially the start of the basis. This or this. But you understand where I'm coming from though. This is going to be the basis for my logo. And then I'll just hire a professional to actually finish the rest for us. Or give us an outlier of what I like. But that is going to be my business though. It's officially registered, by the way. But that's going to be the start for now though. But I have to say, it was nice live streaming with you guys. Because honestly, I just can't believe that I'm still here. And especially how I made it this far. Like, I had no expectations for this channel, but my god, do people stick around at times. I would like to upload more on my Laxo channel, by the way. By the way, for those who are wondering about my spider work, I have an entire dedicated YouTube channel. Link down below for my spider work. Because I am the real deal, by the way. I actually have put over a decade years worth of work into my work. Congrats on your 1000 day, my man. Yes. Thank you. I truly appreciate that. Like I stated, I had zero intentions of it going as far as it did. But let me pull up into that again, though. Man, okay. But yeah, I truly want to thank everybody. I'm not ending the live stream. It's not ending. Don't. I'm just switching screens because I'm trying to think of ideas as of now. So I'm not ending this live stream, but yeah, 1000 days. Like I stated, I'm not gonna be. I would not ever use my push-ups for views. I refuse to. Like, the day I don't need it anymore, which is the day that I basically accomplish all of my goals and my dreams, is basically going to be the day I stop actually uploading those push-up videos. Will I stop uploading on the channel? I'm not too sure, actually, but all I know is that I started the push-ups because I just wanted a mental push in life, because I lost everything, honestly. Like, I was financially broke, my business went down under, and there was COVID, no dance instructing, no stage acting, none of that, and my girlfriend left me. Basically, I was a walking L. It was understandable why she left too, by the way. I don't even blame her, actually, because, you know, I want people to understand, at that time, it was during the pandemic, the height of the pandemic, and I was financially unstable. Like, my careers was going down the drain. I had no job because it's COVID. I mean, you got to be realistic here. And, like, my girlfriend at the time, she was like, yo, you got to do something. It's either... This is kind of funny now that I look back on it, because it's like something you'll see out of a movie. It's either that or me. That was basically what it came down to. And I was like, well, I can't give up my dreams now, because it's just I can't. You have to understand, my dreams and my goals is not like your usual dreams and goals that somebody has. You know, like, some people say I want to be an artist, some people say they want to be a chef, or they want to go into like engineering or something. I understand that, but at that time, though, I literally dedicated so many years of my life into my work to where I literally just can't back out on it, you know? And I want people to understand that. Like, literally. Like, I was fortunate, but also at the same time it was a curse of starting things early. I've always said that it's best to start early whenever possible, and that's the way I lived my entire life. So, like, people keep asking, like, how am I so, you know, dedicated and everything? How am I so consistent? And the honest answer is, I've always been consistent. Like, always been. Literally. It was just that the pandemic was one of those things that pretty much opened my eyes to that, hey, you can lose everything, like, right now, but it's really up to you to decide whether you want to give up or keep going. And that's the reason why I started, like, the push-ups, you know? Thanks for the fact, John. I truly appreciate that. But everybody keeps wondering, like, about my personal life. But my personal life was very different, because it was more like I had to go out and prove myself. It was not ever like I'm gonna enjoy life. I never had that leisure of enjoying life, even when I was young. It was more so of you had to go out there and prove yourself, because no one is gonna prove anything, like, to anything. You had to go out and do it. So I started very young. Like, this is why I tell people, you know, like, I've trained for over 8 years now. I've been dancing for over a decade. Stage acting for almost a decade now. You know, working out for basically approaching a decade. And stage acting too, in a way. Like people think that I just one day woke up and said, you know what, I'm gonna do this because I want to get views or things like that. That wasn't the case in my situation. I was at a point in my life to where I like I was not talented, period. No one's born talented, and well, some people are born talented, but I was in a situation to where I started young. So like I used up pretty much my youth. I wasted it all, you know. But it was a good thing, but also a bad thing. Because you have to understand, if you're people, okay, this is gonna kind of hurt, but it's kind of the truth. And hello there, Daniel, by the way. But here is something I've experienced in life when pursuing things for a very long time. This is gonna hurt everybody. So if you, so here we go. People do not care about how hard you work in life. Period. People will only care about the end result of your work. If it doesn't pay out or if it doesn't work out, everyone will give up on you. And this is kind of the reason why it's kind of scary when you've done things for so long. It's because you're every day you wake up, you have to ask yourself, will it prove out? Like, will your hard work prove out? And honestly, I'm still proving myself out. Like everything I've done that I'm good at, I'm still chasing towards. But I want people to understand as well, though. Like you just have to understand the situation that I am. This is not great, but it could be much worse. People don't care about your feelings. That is the most kid quote I've ever heard in my life. Of course nobody cares. Oh god dang it. When it comes to proving yourself though, no one really cares about your life, honestly. You just gotta have to go out and show up. I'm still showing up for work and everything though. So pretty interesting though. But in a way though, I was a burnout, essentially a throwaway prodigy, quote unquote. That's the best way to put it. A throwaway prodigy. But one day I'll be that proven prodigy. No, I'm kidding. But yeah though. Blue Lock Season 2? No, I will not watch it. I'm just gonna read the manga because I heard the manga was better than the anime, so yeah. But I really want people make Pochita. Yeah. I really would like to make another one of these because I do like arts and crafts. Oh, it's so adorable. I'm so good at arts and crafts. I can actually buy a sewing machine now if I wanted to, but I'm not because I gotta save it for my tarantula business. But yeah, though. I want people to understand that I've been chasing this for a long time. But the reason why I chase it for a long time is because you have to understand that, would you rather spend 10 years chasing after your dreams and try to make it, or would you rather work 40 years for someone else? I mean, I don't want to work for someone else, though. How old are you? I'm 24, by the way. People keep saying I'm 18. I am not 18 years old. I'm 24. I've already graduated college. Like, my goodness. It's crazy. But, yeah, though, I started it. A lot of the things I started was over 10 years ago now. Dancing, dance instructing, spider work. It's either approaching 10 years or way back. From watching my junior in exams, I came to senior year midterms, though, now. Time flies. I thought you were 30. I am not 30 years old. My goodness. I am not 30. People say I look like I'm 30, though, but I don't. Some people say I look like I'm 12, you know? But it's really just because I'm young. Well, 24 years is pretty young, in my personal opinion. But I'm a stage actor, though, so you kind of have. So it's better. It's actually a benefit on my case because I'm younger looking than most people. I'm almost 20 now. Yes, I am getting older, but I will start dating soon. Oh wow. People nowadays don't really know if I'm 20 or 30 at the same time. But yeah, though, like I stated, once I start my business, everyone, I am gonna start trying to go back dating again, like actually committing to a relationship instead of like trying to see who's the one that I'm looking for or whatnot. Not because of looks, because of everything I've done. Oh yeah, I started when I was young. I started dancing when I was like 12 or 13 years old. Like, it's crazy. You just announced it like it was nothing. Yeah, that's true, Marco. I waited a very long time. But it's really because I'm like a lot of my goals and my dreams, I'm already past that point of succeeding, quote unquote. Because this is God. Okay. Let me explain. So of all of my dreams and my goals, only one of them has been fully realized. The second one is coming pretty soon, and the third one is kind of up in airs. And let me explain. About me being open here. I was kind of keeping everything to myself because I was kind of scared, but at the same time, I wasn't too sure how open I could be to strangers. But I'm more confident in you fellas now, so that might as well, right? But yeah, though, I've only completed one of my actual goals, which is dancing. Dancing, I could end it today and I will not regret it. Like, it is truly said and done. Stage acting, technically, it's kind of done, but I really want to do one more thing. I want to travel as a stage acting troupe. So I want to join a stage acting group and travel around the United States. So I'm going to leave that one up in the airs. I could take it or leave it at this point. Dancing, though, that's said and done. My business is going to be said and done very soon. Once I get my business done, that is over 10 years in the making. So definitely will be satisfied with that. We'll see ya, Marco. So, level, basically dancing was pure accident. I would be lying if I said that I wanted to be a dancer growing up. I did not. As a matter of fact, as a kid, I was a terrible dancer. But I was just at the right place at the right time when the right people found me. That really got me into dancing. Like, it's kind of funny because I still do incorporate some of their dance styles, you know, into my dancing work. What about voice acting? Exactly. Voice acting is going to come, like I stated, the moment I start my business, I'm going to start chasing my voice acting dreams. I'm going to upgrade my whole system here. I'm going to get a new mic and basically get a mixer so I can start editing my voice much more quicker and better. And then I'm going to start auditioning for more stuff. My first voice acting role, though, was already posted in my community section, though. I voiced as the narrator for Exardic's work of a manga he's creating. So if you want to go check it out, it's in my community section here in the channel. Just scroll down till you find me talking about it. But that's my first voice acting role, though. I voiced as the narrator. But yeah. I'm waiting for my business to start. But once I start my business, though, I'm gonna be chasing after the voice acting work, because I am a stage actor after all, everybody. So it's already in the bag. Whoa! You didn't even know that, did you? But I'm so ready. Wait, I'm new. What's your business? I'm starting a spider business. Wow. Okay, so Daniel, I am starting a spider business behind me. If you look, all of those are spiders. So I'm currently in the process of starting my tarantula business, and I've been working with spiders and arachnids for almost like a very long time now, like a decade plus at this point. Where can I learn voice acting? Everywhere. You can find people who are teaching on Facebook. You can find community groups like on forums. Literally, you can learn voice acting anywhere online. Like, literally. There are people who would even teach for free, maybe. I don't know. But people do. But for me personally, I come from a stage acting background. So I didn't really have to pay for my voice acting classes. Even though I did pay for one. It was it was not a great experience. But yeah, those who don't know, yeah, last year when I was live streaming my spider work, one of my spiders ran into my pants, but I did get it out. So goodness gracious, that was actually kind of scary because I thought I was going to crush it with my shorts on, but luckily I took my shorts off and man, that was crazy. But yes, though, everybody keeps saying I'm super talented and whatnot. It's not that I'm super talented, it's just that I have a bunch of careers and goals in mind, and I started when I was younger. So for me, even though it seems like a talent, it's really just because I started young. But you guys will understand someday, though. I don't think dreams and goals happen overnight. I think it takes years for any goals or dreams to happen. But it's not a matter of, like, how long. It's a matter of when, you know? So I'm still waiting for my stuff. Did you scream like a girl? No, I did not. I did freak out, though. I'll not lie. But I did not scream like a girl. I freaked out because I was kind of worried that I was going to crush the spider with my pants. Because tarantulas, people think spiders are like the most deadliest, hard to kill things on Earth, but like if you toss like even the slightest pressure on it can actually kind of put it out of work. But I'm very used to working with spiders, so I don't really freak out. But I do get worried that sometimes I might kill my spiders by accident, so I try not to do that. Like I don't really fear my work because I've worked with them for so long to where I know what I'm doing. Now, granted, I am an experienced person when it comes to working with spiders and basically everything I do. So, viewers' discretion is advised that don't do what I do or don't attempt to do what I do if you're not experienced in that field of spiders like I am. But yeah, kind of crazy, honestly. It's funny how like everyone wants to know more about me, but really I'm not a very interesting person. I was just a normal guy, just living his life, just trying to make his careers work out. And yes, I did dance for over 10 years. I was a street dancer, then became a street performer, then became a competitive street dancer, or a competitive dancer, that is. Then I became a dance instructor, and now I'm here. Stage acting, I started way back when. I stage act in college. I'm still stage acting now for kids shows and things like that here and there. And that also got me into voice acting because while I was in stage acting, I was trained into voice acting by 3 different people. And after that, I really wanted to pursue voice acting. So I hired a famous voice actor, quote unquote, to teach me, but it didn't work out so well. And then, and now I'm trying to get into voice acting now once I get my business started. Spider work, I've done that for over so long now, So it's honestly crazy how people think that like I'm some super talented or super dedicated person. But in reality, I've just been doing something I've loved for so long to where it just comes naturally. I just breathe. Give us some dance moves. Yeah, sure. Here. So, people think that like dancing, you gotta do some really cool moves, But in reality, though, like dancing, you have to just breathe it. It is literally second instinct. It is just like a second instinct. Like, come on, man. Like, you really want me to waste my time to prove something that is already proven? Like, come on, man. Like, I don't think anyone understands how good I am at dancing. It's crazy. You want to do archaeology? If you want to do something, by all means, go for it. Like, I'm not your parents. I can't tell you what you can and can't do. It's really up to you, honestly, on what you want to do with your life. But you're only gonna have one entire life to live, so use it the way you want to do it, and you're going to screw up along the way. Trust me, I have more failures than successes at times, but it's just kind of life, you learn as you go. How do you go dating? That's funny. I am not a big fan of online dating, personally. I'm the type of person that would rather just go out and date somebody. Because I feel like if I was to date online, it just be kind of weird. Unless we meet up in person, like well, we're dating online, but we meet in person every now and then, that's fine. But I personally couldn't date just online. I say starting early and consistency is your talent. Definitely, if you want to put it that way. Analysis on Olympics breakdancing incident. Yes, the Australian breakdancing incident was such a disgrace, honestly. I just couldn't believe it. This is pure, outright bad. Like, there's no, there's literally no technique to it. Like, honestly, it's literally posing. Oh my god, that's what it is. That's the right term that I was looking for when I was like looking at it. So funny thing, me and some buddies, we were just looking at that Olympic, the dancing assessment and whatnot, and we were like, holy smoly, man, this is just beyond bad. Like, I can do better. I mean, I don't break dance by any means. I don't specialize in break dancing, but I've practiced popping, crump, and freestyle hip hop mostly, and a bit of whacking, locking, vogue, jazz groove. It's just bad. It's outright bad, bro. You cannot win a dance competition with those moves at all. And trust me, I'm a competitive dancer, or was a competitive dancer. I competed. Like, I just couldn't believe it. Like you can literally just do some crump moves and just go at it, yo. People do ask if I will teach on a live stream, but I don't really want to teach because there's not enough room here, and the floor is kind of carpet-ish. But yeah, though. I can literally, I'm confident without a doubt I can actually beat that Australian breakdancing woman. I can, pure confidence without a doubt. Like, not just on, like, and you have to understand, sorry about the headphone, it's peeling a little bit, but I want people to understand, every dancer has a go-to foundation. She has nothing. It's crazy. If you study every dancer or a certain dancer, you will notice that they have a go-to move or a go-to startup, to basically hit up, to build up whatever they're trying to execute. But for her, she was just literally posing. I was like, okay, yeah, I can do it. Have you watched Misfit? No, I dropped it. So, okay, let's talk about anime for a second. So, the Demon King Academy Season 2. So, for the Demon King Academy Season 2, the reason why I dropped it is because it lost a lot of the quality that it had in the first season. So to me personally, I just couldn't watch it. Now, some people do enjoy it. I'm not going to stop you if you do enjoy it. But for me personally, I just couldn't. No. It lost a lot of the animation quality it had on the first season because they changed anime studios, I think. I could be wrong on that, but boy, I am a good dancer. When it comes to actually dancing, though, I can literally just hit it off if I wanted to because I'm just like, woohoo, baby. I'm too good. I'm too talented now that I think about it. To some people, I am. Like, it's crazy. By the way, guys, if you want to start dancing, I'm gonna give you a guide for those who want to start. You really got to learn how to control your body parts, essentially, from shoulders, the whole 9 yards. If you can, hold on, let me put on my jacket here. I really want to show you the basics. Okay. Boom, boom. So, learn how to control, baby. But that's essentially how you start, though. You need to learn how to isolate your body. So basically, boom, boom, boom. That's basically how I started, but everybody will be different, though. But you gotta learn how to control it. So, for me personally, I start from my shoulders, or my head actually. So, head, shoulders, boom. Chest pop, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom. Woo! I'm going off already. It's crazy. Damn, you're buff. No, I'm always in shape. Because of my job. I'm a dance instructor and a stage actor, so it does require me to be in shape. But, yeah. Can you moonwalk? Yes, I can, but not perfectly, though. So when it comes to moonwalking, and specific moves like gliding, the skit dance, it would really depend on what I'm on. Like, if I'm on carpet, definitely not. Concrete, it would depend on the concrete. If it's on a sidewalk, I could. Sometimes it's hit or miss. But, yeah, moonwalk, I can. But it really depends on what I'm on, though. I'm not gonna lie. I would not say I'm a professional when it comes to moonwalking, gliding, skit dance, anything with the smooth walks or smooth transitions. It will depend on what I'm on. Like, if I'm on carpet, obviously no. But if I'm on like basically like clear floor tile, like you'll see in a dance studio, definitely I would just go off. It's crazy, honestly. But yeah, though, I'm a very good dancer when I want to be. When I want to be, yeah. I still do compete with some of my colleagues for dance instructing every now and then, or every year. It's a yearly thing now, but yeah. So, here's the thing. I don't have the best skin, obviously, because my skin routine is actually pretty bad. By the way, this right here, don't worry about that. A box dropped on my face at work, so it kind of left a little bit of an injury here. Don't mind that. Same here as well. So don't mind that, but my skincare routine is actually kind of expensive, though. But yeah, though, that's I can't talk about my skin. One of my live streams, I actually showed you all of my skincare routine, my makeup, and everything, and it's over $100 worth of stuff, so it's just not worth the time to discuss about. Do you have certain music to your dancing? So I actually like jazz, groove, R&B, slow R&B, and what you call it, a little bit of funk and pop. Those are like the music I like to listen to whenever I dance, because you have to I don't know how to explain it in non-dancing terms. I guess Nair, when it comes to my dancing, I like to listen to song that has beats I can actually follow, or rhythms I can groove along with. By the way, if you're dancing, rhythm and beat are not the same. This drives me nuts. Rhythm and beat are not the same. Sorry. But yeah, though, that's the type of music I like to listen to, though. But when it comes to competitive dancing, you don't really get to choose the music you listen to. So whatever music they put on, if it's a song or a track that you can mess with, you're basically lucky. If not, you're going to have to kind of get into that style and actually learn how to dance better. This is why, for me personally, everybody that wants to get better at dancing should compete. I competed for like a few years. Maybe a bit too long, but yeah. Hey, congrats, Daniel. Go strong, my friend. I am 171 centimeters tall, or 171.3 centimeters tall. If I'm doing squats, I'm going to be shorter, obviously, because I'm putting a lot more pressure on my bones. Abby, you don't have to tell people to join my Discord, because sometimes I'm just too busy to hop on it, but I hop on it whenever I can, though. But, man, it's crazy how I should be teaching dance lessons on live stream someday, but not in this room though. This room is just way too tight, you know, and the ground is carpet, which isn't really ideal for teaching dance lessons. Like I could teach you upper body stuff, but I can't really teach you like how to move around. Because if you're like, actually, I'm gonna give you a good piece of advice. How do you know if you're competing against a good dancer or a bad dancer? There's actually one easy answer to know. Is if they stand still. That simple. Every good dancer in my entire experience that I competed against will never stand still. Because you have about like 3 meters of space around you. Utilize all of that space when you're dancing. Let me hold up. I gotta explain in person. Okay, hold up. So if you're dancing and you're literally just standing still, you know, just hitting moves like this here and there and that, and you're not moving your legs that much, you're going to lose in a dance battle. You better start moving around and hit your stuff, my friend, or you're gonna be in hot water. That's just pure facts at that point. So to everybody who's dancing, if they're not moving, they're gonna get murdered. Like, it's just pure facts. Because you have to understand, dancing is so competitive now. When it comes to competitive dancing, you have to actually start moving. Please, for the love of your dance moves, don't stand still. You gotta learn footwork in a way to move around. Like, even the good krump dancers, which krump dancing is mostly upper body, you know, like even they will not stand still. Please do not stand still. This is what I teach when I teach dance instructing. I teach all of my students to not stand still. Like, even if you're just stepping to the side like this, it's better than just doing a bunch of moves and not going anywhere. Like, oh my god, it drives me nuts. I'm so sorry. I'm going on a rant. I'm so sorry. I apologize. I would love to teach everyone dance instructing here, but like I'm in my room and there's not enough space and I'm on carpet. But if I could though, I would teach you guys. Yes. I teach men, women, adults, and children. I teach the whole age group. Like, no one is excluded. Even if you're disabled, I will teach you still too. Like, even if you have a disability, anyone can dance. But you have to understand, dancing is the expression of the body. As long as you can express it, like, it's pretty smooth sailing, honestly. Like, it's crazy, man. Like, people think that dancing is this and that, but in reality, though, man, I don't know. I'm too good at what I do. But if anybody wants to compete against me, though, I'm going to say this. You're going to probably lose. Unless you already come from a dance acting background. I mean, a dance battling background, my bad. Or unless, like, you actually have something. So, everybody keeps asking what is my style. I teach freestyle. So, that's what I teach and what I do. But coming up, when it came to dancing, I learned popping, krump, fancy footwork, a little bit of Chicago footwork, a little bit of sea walk. I also dabbled into jazz groove and R&B. What else did I practice? Whacking, Vogue. I tried doing locking, but I'm just too stiff. I can't do locking for sure. Like, where I need to be for locking, I can't do it very well. But essentially, though, like, you can actually see those dance moves whenever I dance. Hold up. Let me explain. So, crumping is basically just, you know, so crumping is legit upper body. And then popping is legit go boop, 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 boop. You know, you're just popping, tensing your muscles up. So that's where I get my dance style from. And then hip hop, you know, it's just your free movements, you know. Boop, 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 boop. But that's how I started when I was dancing, though. Like, I was taught by 5 ladies. So don't you dare say that dancing is sexist. It's not. I was literally taught by 5 women. Like five of the most amazing women I've ever seen. And they will always beat me at dancing as a kid. These are 5 grown women forcing a young little kid against them and losing every time. I lost every single time. Believe it or not, I lost about 20 times on my first dance battling day. And the majority of them came from those 5 ladies. And if they ever watch this, just know that it was a good time, honestly. I truly appreciate them for what they dedicated, and especially the fact that they chose to teach me, of all people. I was actually a very shy kid, and as a matter of fact, none of the guys wanted to teach me how to dance. So those ladies took pity on me. So they actually taught me, but later on the guys will teach me how to dance. But for the most part though, them damn ladies, man, I just couldn't beat them for a long time. Like, dang, it took a long time though. But when I started beating them though, like, we started evening out. But dancing is not sexist at all. Man, woman, she, they, them, it doesn't matter what you are. It's just expression of music through the body. But boy, do I want to teach you guys how to dance though. I am overqualified when it comes to dancing, because I'm already somebody who's already proven myself. I have nothing left to prove when it comes to dancing. You have to understand that, because I was a street dancer, then I became a street performer, then I became a competitive dancer, and then I became a dance instructor. Like, I literally have nothing left to prove. Like, at this point. How does one lose a dance battle? If the judges don't like your moves, or if you're off rhythm or beat, they're not going to choose you to win. Typically what they do for a judges, they don't tell you who wins, like who they choose. There'll be 3 judges usually. And whatever side, like if you're on the right side, if they put their arms facing like this to your right side, that means they chose you as the winner. If they go like this to your left, that means the other person on that side is the winner. And that's how they choose. Usually it's 3 judges. You should dance in New York Central, Times Square. I could if I want to. Like, I'm already, qualified to dance, honestly. It's pretty, like, my dancing history and my dancing journey is completed, but it's such a massive story to tell. I can't tell the full story because it can go on for years and I'd still be having more to tell. Because I've competed against so many different types of people, from big, small, skinny, muscular, fat, or however you want to put it. And not just that, like, different dance styles too. I competed against breakdancing people, and I don't even breakdance. And I did win, by the way. But it is pretty interesting, honestly, like, the types of people you will compete against. Because I'll tell you, a lot of dance competitions nowadays is what you call it? It's not called freestyle. It's called I'm so sorry. I'm out of the loop for a second. All styles. There it goes. A lot of dance competitions nowadays are all styles, basically meaning that every dance style is in this competition. Like, whatever style you want to do, go ahead. It's not just locked into one specific type of genre or style of dancing. And that's basically what dancing has gone into. So nowadays, when you enter a dance competition, you will either compete against some of the most craziest dancers of all time, or you'll get lucky and compete against a style or a genre of dancing that you're familiar with. Well, see ya, Abby. But man, I can go on for days, yo. I am legit way too qualified for, dance instructing, baby. I'm that good. Yeah, but I can teach you guys, though, a little bit here and there. But I always tell my students whenever I'm teaching dance instructing, for those who are still watching, And I think this should be how everybody should start when they're practicing. Is to not focus on trying to hit moves that are cool, but rather try to isolate your body. You know, try to figure out how your body works. Because some people are more stiff than others. Like your bone structure is not the same as somebody else's, so you need to recognize that. Like some people are way more flexible, you know, other people are way more long armed, short armed. Some people are going to be freaking taller than you too, you know. So you need to actually practice and learn, you know, how your body reacts to certain moves. Or whatever style you're getting into, learn it. But essentially though, learn how to isolate your body, you know, not just your freaking arms, for God's sake, but everything. But once you learn how to isolate your body though, everything really starts to become, you know, natural to you. Whether it's through your hips, boom, 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 boom. Yeah, but that's dancing history for you guys. Bro would dominate on TikTok. I would dominate a lot of places, honestly, guys. I've been around for dancing for a very long time. Some people consider me an OG. I'm not an OG at all, guys. And I want people to understand that. An OG is somebody who's been in the sport for a very long time. I have basically been around for a long time, but I don't consider myself an OG. I started when I was a kid, around 12 to 13 years old. So I was just at the right time at the right place. But that's basically how I would teach. And if you can though, like, definitely start practicing your movements, because like some people even struggle with the basics of how to flow with your fingers, you know. Like it's just crazy to me, you know. But I will teach, you know, I don't mind teaching you guys someday, but it's just that the place that I'm live streaming, which is my room, isn't the most ideal. But without further ado, everybody, I guess I'll call this a live stream, and I really want to thank everybody for watching today's live stream. So yeah, if you want to learn dance moves, just rewind this live stream and just practice some stuff. Just kidding, don't do that. Don't just kidding, no, I'm kidding. By the way, don't steal moves, by the way. Learn how to be original. Even for me, I learned how to be original. So without further ado, everyone, thanks for watching, and I'll see everybody in the next one. And yeah, but that's really about it. See you.